Hello? You want to know why there was no sound? Because I didn't turn my mic on. Can you hear me now? Are we good? Wait for it. So I didn't have... You can hear me now, though, I'm assuming. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Today has been a little bit of like a bumblefuck. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yesterday I kind of got thrown off. I got thrown off of my game because I woke up like super tired and couldn't. I just didn't feel. I felt exhausted. I felt drained. So I had to reschedule damn near everything that I had done yesterday, or that I was planning on doing yesterday, but then that threw my schedule off. So I've been like kind of like scrambling to get my day going and to keep up with everything. But all right. Also, guys, I just want to let you, I want to remind you that there is in fact a lag. There is a lag between what you're seeing and what's actually happening. Like between the time that I'm saying and doing something and when you're seeing it. So I'm not always going to be able to respond or reply like right away. You're going to have to bear with me on that one. I haven't been able to figure out how to completely eradicate the lag. Yeah, and it's really long. I'm sorry about that, guys. So especially with when it comes to when I'm doing your reading here, you have to bear with me. I'm literally just going to be throwing out whatever I get for you, and then I'll try and see if I can. Oh Lord, Anima. Okay, I'll check that out. I haven't looked into that yet. Yes, thank you. Hi, Carolyn. First of all, it's very, very good to see you, Carolyn. But yes, everybody needs to practice self-care right now. We do have this full moon at partial lunar eclipse in Cancer on Monday, not on Monday, on Friday, January 10th. And actually, if you're not following me on Instagram, I highly recommend that you do so, and go check out the Instagram live reading that I did for the InstaFam. We talk about, I pulled a collective message, and we ended up talking about the full moon. Yeah, so it's great. Thank you, Nick. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't fix the delay. That's right, Mickey. Okay, that makes sense. So, all right, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry, guys. I mean, I liked it much better when YouTube didn't require that you go through a third party software to do this, but yeah, hey, it is what it is, y'all. All right, so let's get started here. So I'm gonna get into these packages. Welcome to the birthday party for Divine Conversations. Divine Conversations is officially 2 years old today. On this day, January 8th, 2018, 2 years ago, I posted my first my first reading online, and it was in fact a twin flame reading. The twin flame journey did kind of catalyze this whole situation for me, even though, and I told the story of it on Instagram, so if you want to really hear the story, go ahead. My Instagram is at divine_conversations. But if you look in the description box below, you will find the link to my Instagram and my Facebook page. You will also find my email address and all of the readings that I offer, along with their description and prices. Yes. So the twin flame journey didn't really get me to start reading. I actually wanted to read cards long before I even knew what a twin flame was. But it was when I was in the heat of the twin flame activation and all that bullshit that I started my channel. And so here we are 2 years later, and I couldn't be happier. I love doing this. This has definitely quickly becoming a full-time thing for me, and I really, really appreciate and love that. I love the fact that I have that opportunity to do this and to be this kind of individual, this guide for you all. I'm like so incredibly grateful that I get this opportunity. Yeah. So with that said, let's get into this unboxing situation. Yes. So So what I want to do is I'm going to open this one. It's a tiny little thing and it feels like a bracelet, and I am super, super excited because I'm like living for these bracelets right now that an individual by the name of Mama Kane sent to me. You guys may be familiar with her because she's usually pretty active here. She's been away for a while, but hopefully we'll get to see her soon. Yes, not to say that this is from her. She said, because she made these bracelets and she sent them personally, but this seems to be something from like China or Japan or something like that. So interesting. Okay, so I'm going to open it now. How about that? That sounds like a really great idea. Ooh, it's a bloodstone bracelet. I just wish I knew where this was from. I wish I knew who this was from. And there are a bunch of Chinese. Is this Chinese? It's either Chinese or Japanese, but there are a bunch of characters here that I can't make out. I really wish I knew who this was from, but it's a bloodstone bracelet. It's beautiful. And I actually had another one that Stella sent me. You guys, if you remember, Stella is the one that helped, that like really decked out the table here and sent me all these beautiful, beautiful crystals that I'm like so proud and honored to have. But she also sent me this bloodstone bracelet. Hold on, I gotta look at this from OBS and not from YouTube. She sent me this bloodstone bracelet, but I stopped wearing it because the string that's keeping this together, it seems to be fraying, and I don't want it to break. So I have stopped wearing it, and I've since added it to my table here. But now I have this bloodstone bracelet. I have this bloodstone bracelet now, which is beautiful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I do want to I want to sage it a little bit just before I really put it on, just to clear up the energies from like traveling, packaging, handling, whatnot, whatever. So, but I do want to wear it because I love receiving jewelry from you guys. Like it's fantastic, and obviously I'm gonna wear it. Like I've been wearing these 3 bracelets for like the longest time. But so thank you to whomever this is for. If you're watching now or if you watch in the future, thank you so much for sending this bracelet. It's beautiful. It's just beautimous. Yes? Okay, that's good enough. Yay! Alright, cool. Cool, man, cool. So, I'm sorry, guys. I need to check something really quick because I just got a notification of something that I was not aware was happening. No. I can't do that. How you gonna inform me that? No, I can't do that. Anyway, sorry guys, that was totally off topic. Okay, next we're gonna get into this one here, and it's from Amazon, so hopefully there will be some sort of indication of who it is from. Goldstone, huh? I don't think I have any goldstone, and I haven't seen that, but I could look into it, Anima. Okay. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding? So, okay, so wow. Wowie, wow. So I received a package, one of the gifts that I received from one of you guys. Hold on, bear with me. I'm going to find it so I can show you. It was not rose quartz. It's a salt stone. It's like a Himalayan salt stone lamp. It's a salt lamp. And when I received it, sorry guys, let me put this back. When I received it, the bulb in the package had broken, and I was just like, oh well, whatever, that doesn't matter, that can be replaced. Whatever, it's like a 15 watt bulb or some shit like that, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I never got around to replacing the bulb. Well, someone has sent, okay, I'll look into it. Someone has sent a replacement cord with bulb. Oh my goodness. I mean, you didn't have to do all that, honey. I just had to replace the bulb, that's all. But wow. now. Like, this is serious. This is serious right now. This is like a full-on replacement. And not one, but 2 bulbs. Ew. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. So now I get to use this now, and it's just been sitting. It's been sitting on my nightstand, not my nightstand. Well, my windowsill basically is my nightstand, but but it's just been sitting there, and it was in the right place because it was right next to my bed. It was perfect. I could I could still see it. I could still get the benefits of it, having it in my space, but I wasn't really using the light. And so now I can do that. Isn't that just fabulous? Fabulous. Oh my God. What is happening? What is this random fucking pop-up on my... Good God. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh God. Oh God, what did I do? Oh no. Okay, bear with me, guys, because I think... Okay, I closed the window with the actual live stream here by accident. Did I? Okay. All right, that's better. Please excuse me. I'm trying to get my desktop on my PC all worked out. And I'm trying to get, because now I've made the mistake. It's sage. I'm burning sage right now to clear up the. Oh my God, this is like. Sorry guys, bear with me here. Okay, there we go. I'm in the right spot. So I want to see that, but I also want to see this. Okay. Perfect. Anyway, all right, cool. I'm back. All right, cool. Well, thank you. Sorry, I just had a spaz out. I was trying to figure out what I was trying to organize my life. Get your life. Okay, great. So to whomever sent the salt crystal and now these replacements, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yes. Okay. Next, we're gonna do this one. This is another Amazon package, so it may have an indication of who I do like to. Oh shoot! The sage smoke is now making my camera freak out and not focus. You've got to be kidding me. I'm sorry, you guys. This is absolutely ridiculous. Woo, Eric, get it together, honey. Will you please just get it together? Here we go. That's better. But now my camera is all blurry. Oh, I can fix that. Give me a second. I can't fix that. Oh, you've got to be kidding. This is really annoying. This is really, really annoying. Yeah, camera's not available. Damn it. Okay. Well, I really wish my camera would focus. I really, really wish my camera would focus here. Why are you not focusing? Oh my goodness gracious. All right, well, I'm sorry, guys. It's a little fuzzy. It's a little blurry at the moment. Yeah, I know. I normally I would have put the incense burner behind me so that it didn't freak out the camera. It seems to be coming back slowly but surely. That's fine. I would put it behind me, but because I didn't, I forgot because I really just wanted to clear up my bracelet real quick. It's now created this situation, but I guess it's fine. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna get back to this unboxing, yes, and stop wasting everybody's time. Looks like we have two. Oh my God, we have 2 card decks here. Oh, Leticia! Sorry, I'm totally just yelling into the mic there, but Leticia sent this. Eric, thank you for your time and your insight and your dedication to your channel and to the collective. P.S. Leticia sent the oh my god, this is perfect. Leticia sent the salt lamp, and she says, I had sent a new cord and bulb for the salt lamp sent your way. Thank you so much, Leticia. Thank you. And she sent these 2 Oracle decks. Oh my god, both of them by Esther and Jerry Hicks with the teachings of, oh my god, we're blurry again. This is so obnoxious. Anyway, with the teachings of Abraham. With the teachings of Abraham. So we have health and the law of attraction cards. Yes. Why isn't my camera focusing, you guys? This is so messed up. It was fine a minute ago. Look, oh, there we go. Okay, fine. So we have health and the law of attraction. And then we also have well-being cards. This is so great. Thank you so much, Leticia. I really, really appreciate it. These are going to be, and I also have this one, and maybe you sent me this one too, Leticia, but this is the Getting into the Vortex deck. Or no, maybe someone else sent me that one. I don't remember. Anyway, was it Michelle? Was it you? Did you send me that one, Michelle? I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all fine and good and well and dandy. I love you guys so very much. I am so incredibly grateful for all of you. Yes? Okay, we have 2 more. Let's go with this one. Oh, right, and I have a card here too. Okay, I'm going to do the card last. But we're going to open this one next. Ooh. The Light Seers Tarot. Oh my god. Wait. I think, Molly, did you send me this? Were you the one that was talking about the Light Seers Tarot? Molly, I don't even think you're here right now. But somebody mentioned this deck to me. This one, the Light Seers Tarot. Someone mentioned this deck to me, and I was like, oh my god, I'll totally check it out. And I really think it was Molly. If you don't know Molly, she goes by, she's a YouTuber now. She was a client of mine. I did a reading for her back in May in which she was questioning whether or not she should start her channel. And I was like, girlfriend, what the hell are you doing? Just start your damn channel already. And so she did. And now she's on YouTube as The Real Housewives of Tarot. If you haven't checked her out, please check her out. She's freaking amazing. She's so freaking awesome. Like, I love her. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am so incredibly honored to be able to do the reading for her that gave her that kick in the pants to start her channel. Because since she started it, I mean, she's at 14,000 subscribers right now. I mean, girlfriend is doing the damn thing, okay? And I feel really proud. But I really feel like she mentioned this deck to me. And I even think she mentioned that she was going to get it for me. And I completely forgot. And I am so excited to use this deck. This actually might become our new morning coffee deck, guys. I'm going to have to work with it for a little bit. Key to Healing. It was you, Key to Healing? Okay. Oh! It was you. But I really do remember Molly mentioned it to me at one point. What did she? Okay. Okay, it wasn't you. It was you, Key to Healing. Okay. She's at 17,000 now. I love that. Okay, well, I apologize for getting confused. So it was you, Key to Healing. Thank you so very much. I'm actually really excited about this deck because I guess when you told me about it or whenever, I looked it up and I was like, oh, wow, this looks really cool. So I'm really very excited to start using this deck. And like I said, this might actually become our new morning coffee deck. I really like using the Vice Versa Tarot, which is what I'm using right now. It's become a really good deck to use, but I was kind of feeling like maybe I should get a new one in there, but who knows, we'll see. But yeah, thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. And guys, I love getting new decks from you guys. If you have any sort of, oh, there we go again with the blurriness. Anyway, if you guys have an idea of a deck that you would like to see on the channel, please don't hesitate to send it. You know, I have a list of the decks that I currently have that I'm keeping updated. So if you do want to send a deck, hit me up, like email me and let me know, and I'll send you the list of everything that I have already, just to make sure. Like, you don't have to tell me, especially if you want it to be a surprise. You don't have to tell me which deck. Thank you, Milana. You don't have to tell me which deck it is, but just ask about what I have, and I'll give you the list, and then you can make your decision from there. Okay? I really would like you to focus, please. Will you focus, please? Why is my camera being so crazy right now? I'm so sorry. It must be this full moon shit that's coming on Friday. Like, whatever, you guys. I don't even know what to do about it at this point. My camera is just freaking the fuck out. So I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to be blurry for a while. Sorry, guys. I can't do anything about it. Okay, finally, we have this one here. This one is from Sharon. And then I have a card that I'm going to open. Okay. Oh, look! We're back to not being blurry anymore. Oy. ¿Qué es esto? Ooh. Oh my goodness, there's so much in here right now. Sharon, what are you doing to me? Alright, but there's a card here too. So I'm going to open this. Season's greetings. Oh, okay. So Sharon writes, greetings, Eric. Wow. What a year. Girl, tell me about it. Don't know how I would have handled this roller coaster ride we've been on without morning coffee. I fucking love you. I love you too, Sharon. Oh, wishing you the best in 2020. Let's do this, y'all. Thank you so much, Sharon. And look, it's such a beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. Oh, thank you, Sharon. But she sent me, Sharon, you've sent a number of things here. I want to start with this little doohickey. What is this? This is handmade with love. Ooh. What could it be? I thought it smelled like something for a second. Hold on. I really want to be gentle with this. The side eye. Yeah, honey. Okay. Come on, you. Come on. Come in. Will you just cut already, you damn, you fucking thing. You fucking thing. This smells like something. It smells like almost smells like sage, you guys. I wonder, oh my God. I just don't want to like destroy it while I'm trying to get it open. Good God almighty. Is this a massive sage stick? It smells like something, and it smells good. All right, you know what? I'm just going to cut this. Okay. And sorry, guys. Bear with me. Ooh. Oh, my God. You guys, it's like a massive bundle. Yeah, so there's definitely sage in here. Oh, my God. And there's a crystal in here, too. This looks like a rose quartz crystal. But then look at this big bundle. I almost don't even want to burn this. It's beautiful. This is really beautiful. Oh my God, I love this. I love this. Thank you so much, Sharon. And then there's more, guys. Oh, but wait. There's more. She sent a deck. She sent the Gaia Oracle deck, Guidance, Affirmations, and Transformation by Tony Carmine Salerno. And I feel like I've seen somebody use this deck. I'm sure someone has thank you Nancy. I've seen somebody use this before. I'm pretty sure. I do know Tony Carmine Salerno. I am familiar with her name. I might even have one of her decks actually already. But this deck says, far back in time, light from the underlying fabric of creation burst forth, creating a superluminous event through our universe was through which, excuse me, our universe was born. Time began its endless journey through ever-expanding space. The early universe was simply a sea of particles floating through space and time, but life's invisible wheels were already in motion, and over time, the sea of particles became a sea of stars from which Gaia, our Earth, was born. A living, breathing entity, our goddess, our mother, and our reflection. Gaia Oracle will point you in love's direction and help you find the answers you seek. This is such a beautiful deck. I am very, very excited to start using this one. And then there is one more item that she sent, and it's wrapped in all this bubble wrap, which is reminding me of when Stella was sending all the crystals to us, and they were wrapped like crazy. Like, Homegirl did a great job because she wanted to make sure those crystals didn't get broken. So this is kind of giving me flashbacks of that, which I absolutely love. I'm really excited to see what it is. It looks like it's some sort of pendant. Oh my god, no, it's a crystal. Oh my goodness. And I wish I knew excuse me, I wish I knew what kind of crystal this is, but oh my god, this is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that just stunning? Oh my god, well, we have a new piece to add to our crystal collection, y'all, that I am very, very happy about. Ooh. That was my friend Krista. There should be... Krista, if you're still watching, I just saw your message. There should be an icon on, if you're like watching on your phone or something, there should be an icon, a little box that would say live chat. You just have to tap that. And you'll be able to write something into the box, the chat box. If you're on a computer, you should be able to just have the live chat right there. Yeah, I hope you're still watching. Okay, so anyway, this is beautiful. But my friend Krista, she's the one that I shared that information with you guys in the community tab when we were all talking about how we were having like lower back pain and sciatic pain and all that information that I sent from the person, one of my best friends who's actually like an acupuncturist and is certified in ancient Chinese medicine or whatever. That's my friend Krista, and she was saying all the Chinese characters that were on that package that I got, she could translate them for me because she's all like smart and speaks Chinese, and her girlfriend is her girlfriend's Chinese. So yeah, now anyway, so then finally I have this card here that I'm gonna open from one Kim McCracken. It says, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Eric, wishing you a year filled with all kinds of wonderful things. Happy holidays from Kim. Divine listener and morning coffee lover. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you all so very much. This is awesome. Happy birthday to Divine Conversations. Yay! All right, kids, let's get into business. Hold on. I'm responding to Krista. Okay. Anyway, let's get down to business because I do have a pretty full roster. As of like while I was in while I was in what, Eric? While you were in what? While I was in the Instagram live reading, I checked and we were at 8 people. So I think there were only like 2 spots left as of like 5:45. So I gotta check now, and see where we're at. So bear with me. So for those of you that were just here for the unboxing, that has currently finished. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you missed any of it, don't worry. This is going to be up later, so you'll be able to watch it later, yeah? But now we're moving into the live, the personal reading section. And I just want to get my list together. So let's see here. First on the list, we have Tikal. Second, we have Lindsey. Hi, Lindsey. Third, we have Shaquita. Fourth, we have Passion. I don't know if that's your real name. I'm going to check here. Passion. Oh, maybe it is. All right. So whomever goes by the name of Passion, you are fourth on the list. All right. And then after Passion, we have Nick. Hi, Nick. Then we have Jennifer. That's Jennifer. You are number 6. You are number 6. Excuse me. Then we have Leslie, number 7. And then we have Relle. You are number 8. And then finally on the list for number 9, we have Karen. Okay, so that means I have one spot left. So if somebody would like to take that, it is up for grabs. But first, so let's see. Let's just get straight into this here. So, hi Nika or Nico, Shauna. How are you? Okay. Passion, that is your name. Excellent. Your mom did that to you. Ha! You're funny. All right, so Tikal, you are first. Is Tikal here? Also, I noticed that like the first 3 people that signed up for happy hour, I specifically said, please put your question in the notes section here. Aha. Okay. All right, so Tikal, are you here? If not, I'm going to move forward. Well, no, I'll just do your reading. I'll do them in order. It doesn't matter. Whether you're here or not, you can always tune in later. Yes, I mean, it's currently available, Corinne, so if you want to take it, jump on in there, but you might want to hurry because it could go really quickly. All right, Tikal, let's see what we've got for you. All right, so Tikal, honestly, the best thing for you to do right now is to continue. Hi, Terry, welcome. The best thing for you right now, Tikal, is to continue going with the flow, and trusting the process. So absolutely, I mean, I'm hearing you're going forward. You're doing the right thing. There's nothing more or nothing less that you really need to be doing other than following your path, following the guidance that comes through on your path. But with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull whatever messages Spirit has for you at the moment, okay? Carla, all you have to do is use the link in the description. Oh, I forgot to put that. The link is in the description box to pay to make a payment, but you have to use the link paypal.me/divine conversations. Otherwise it's not going to work. You can't use my tag. You have to use that link, paypal.me/divine conversations. Yes, and then you send payment that way. Payment is $25. Please make sure to put your question in the notes section. Okay, excellent. All right. Hi, Jamie. There's only one space left, and I feel like someone might be already trying to to snatch it up. So I'm not, I don't know. All right, Tikwa, final shuffle, and I'm just gonna get you. Ooh, all right. So that came out already, but we're just gonna give you. Okay, overall energy we have for you here. We have a card that has flown out. I'm gonna look at that in a second, but so far your overall energy is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you're divinely guided. You are inspired here. You're moving in the right direction. You're doing exactly what it is that you're meant to be doing for yourself. You have action to take. That's what I'm hearing. So take it. Don't hesitate. Don't hold back. Don't allow anyone to stop you. Follow your trust your inner guidance here. Whoa. And then you have the Tower underneath that. Interesting. Ooh. And then this card, is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So you remember I told you there was a card that came out that flew out of the deck, and I was just going to look at it in a second. Well, it's the Wheel of Fortune, all right? You're on the right track. Divine timing is a thing. There is a big shift. There's a big shift, a massive shift that's about to come forward for you, and I really do feel like it's in terms of the direction that you're moving in. I just feel like the feeling that I'm getting from this, Tikwa, is that whatever it is you're feeling guided to moving towards is going to really change the game, is a massive departure from something that you have normally tangled with or indulged in or whatever in the past. Like this is a big change in your life. Yeah, and you said so much has been going on and it's been happening quickly, but you are moving in the right direction. Okay, you're absolutely moving in the right direction. And to be quite honest, the fact that so much is happening and it's happening so quickly. Okay, we are officially out. Something just came in, so we are the floor is officially closed. Let me just double check here. Yes, Corinne, you did get that last spot. So guys, the floor is closed. Thank you so much for participating. All right, so Tikwa, back to you. The fact that so much is happening and it's happening so quickly, that usually is an indication that you're absolutely on the right path. You know, when things just start falling into place for you, that means you're in alignment, okay? At the root of your situation, you do have the Emperor. And when the Emperor came out, I heard the master of your own domain. It's like you've taken your power back. You're starting on a new cycle. You're starting on a new adventure. And you're doing what's right for you, okay? You're being the authority in your life. It's from the place of this Emperor energy, because the Emperor is here in your spread, is at the root of the situation. Okay, it also can be seen kind of as like a distant past energy, in the sense of, this was a choice that you made in the distant past to take your power back, to take control of your life in some way, and that has led you to where you currently are. All right. In your storyline, you have the Two of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you also have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So the Two of Wands here is reiterating the fact that you have made some sort of decision and that you are in fact going in the right direction. However, I do kind of feel like also this is saying that you need to make a decision moving forward, which is like, that's never really going to stop. I mean, you're always going to need to make decisions, make choices, new choices, different decisions as you move along your path. With the Nine of Pentacles being in the center of your energy right now, in the center of your situation, I really do feel like you're standing in a place of autonomy and moving forward here. Oh, I get it. Okay, so moving forward with this Seven of Pentacles energy, you're going to need... the choice that you need to make is indicative, is I'm hearing highly dependent on what you've learned from the past. So Spirit is not, if you're feeling like you need to rush into some sort of decision here because you have this Ace of Wands energy on your mind, you're not being rushed. Spirit is not rushing you in any way, and I feel like that could be a thing for you right now, just because things are moving so quickly. But what Spirit is encouraging you to do is to take stock, learn from the contrast. Go through a period of trying to understand where it is you've been, where it is you're trying to go, and how you want to get there, and even what things that you want to change about your life, or what things you no longer wish to accept or have or facilitate in your life. And then that'll make it easier for you to make this decision. Okay, but you're in a very powerful position anyway right now, because you're standing in your autonomy with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you're standing in a place of firm grounding, and also abundance. Okay, you really have the ability, like you're about to reap some really good rewards for the hard work that you've been doing and the hard work that you continue to do. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, there is a lot of change that's happening for you right now, okay? And then, of course, the Tower was at the bottom of the deck. Yes? So there you have it, Tikal. I hope that was helpful for you. Latin Butterfly, I don't have... Yes, I do have you, Latin Butterfly. I do have you, Karen. You are 9th, okay? Look, this is distracting me so much, you guys. And I have a big ass forehead anyway, so any blemish that shows up on my forehead is just like, boop, there I am, do you see me? Anyway, I'm just gonna roll with it. It's not a big deal. Everybody gets zits, guys. Everybody gets zits. You know, the thing about it is, though, I found it right before I started doing this, and I had this thing where I used to love popping zits, right? And I said to myself, Eric, don't do that now. It's going to show up on... And what did I do? I did it. And what is it? A big old thing. Oopsie poopsie. All right, anyway. Who is next on the list? Lindsey. Lindsey's next, guys. Lindsey, are you there? If not, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to do your reading, but you'll be able to watch it later. But I would like it if you were here just because. Just because, why not, right? Aw, thanks. Ain't finna argue with you. Life be wild. Ain't that the truth, Lindsey? Ain't that the motherfucking truth? All right. I'm gonna give this 3 shuffles, Lindsey. 3 shuffles. There you are. And let's just see what guidance Spirit has for you. You know, I'm seeing purple for you very strongly, Lindsey. Even though your icon is showing up in the chat here as purple, I'm picking up very strongly that there's very strong purple energy around you right now. Anyway, I just wanted to check to see if Krista had replied, but she didn't. It's okay. And that's spiritual wisdom, higher awareness, boop, maybe even, I feel like you're getting some downloads right now, Lindsey, that are really helping to awaken your intuition more and to fine tune it. If you're dealing with what you might be perceiving as some sort of psychic attacks, they're really not psychic attacks. They're more of like, an attunement. Okay. It could be a little bit of a training exercise for you too. It could also be a situation where it's showing you where like the universe is kind of like showing you where your weak points are. But still, you're not under psychic attack. That's something I want to say very strongly. Oh, well, damn, Lindsey, look at you. Starting you off with the 9 of Pentacles right now. So you're goody good, honey. You don't have to worry. Spirit is saying that very strongly. You're good. You're in this place of autonomy, of stability, of independence. Like, you're good, honey. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry, okay? Underneath the 9 of... Yes, you have the Page of Cups. Okay, and then... Lindsey, have you and your twin been in any sort of communication lately? I Because I feel, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Lindsey. I feel like he's been wanting to reconnect with you for some time, but I feel like that's really in the works right now. Let me, because what you have here in the overall energy, you do have the Page of Cups. And at first I was like, okay, psychic attunement, right? All right, getting in touch with your emotions, getting to know your intuition and your emotions a little bit more. Okay, cool. But then also what the Page of Cups can also represent is reconciliation and like some sort of like apologies or like sharing, sharing some sort of like love or something with someone. And then I got into your storyline. First of all, at the root of your situation, you do have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so nothing too deep. All right, that's fine. But you do have the Eight of Cups here, walking away from the past, walking away from everything that has hurt you. This is true, and you did walk away from the situation, and we can see with this being at the root of the spread here, this can represent like the distant past, or just like off, like back, like a little bit, like not so much the recent past, but like a little bit back there, right? If it's not totally distant. And then in your storyline, however, you have the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like there is an energy of recommitting to this situation, and especially with this Eight of Cups being at the root of your situation, letting bygones be bygones, letting the past be the past, and putting all of that hurt and heartbreak to rest. Now, this could also be on his end with this Hierophant energy. This could be an energy of him committing to making some sort of change in his life and maybe even taking responsibility. Which allows him, it's allowing him to take some sort of responsibility and allow something to be closed out. But also, Lindsey, what I'm hearing is a reconnection is in progress. So the fact that you two are kind of communicating with each other already, obviously it's nothing too deep, it's nothing too serious. I don't mean to scare you or get you all defensive and guarded, but that could be a way that you two could really start to reconnect with each other. I'm just feeling an energy of you two putting the past behind you and almost starting over, maybe even recommitting to this relationship or to this bond between the two of you. Okay, that's kind of what I'm hearing, also recommitting to it, but from a much healthier place. That's okay, Alyssa. So, is this, what I really want to ask you is, how do you feel about that? I'm going to be honest with you, that energy is in the air right now, and that's kind of something that I've been channeling. I mean, I know you've been watching Morning Coffee lately, but at least for the masculine collective, that's something that I've been channeling lately. So, I mean, I literally just heard reconnection is in progress and it's starting to progress. So I don't know. Take that as you will. Take it with a grain of salt. But that's what I have for you right now. And to be honest, with this Nine of Pentacles energy here, it feels like you being in this place of... mixed feelings. I get it. But you see, that makes sense. But okay, so what I was saying here is, first of all, you being in this place of independence, standing strong and standing firm in who you truly are and what you want and what you know you deserve, and knowing your worth and not accepting anything less, it's really influencing him. Now, I completely understand that you have mixed feelings about it, because you still do have this Ten of Swords energy here, okay? Coupled with the Eight of Cups. So there's still going to be a period where you're going to have to hash some shit out or face some shit or like put some things to rest. And this Ten of Swords is in the position where it's kind of like in the future, maybe in the near future. But yeah, a rekindling of the relationship, especially if he is look, trust me, Lindsey. I've been in that energy too. I get it. But if he is in an energy, in a space of really willing to take responsibility and really, really willing to put the past behind him and show up as a different person, as a new and improved version of himself than he was in the past, then I really don't think you have anything to be afraid of. I really don't feel like you have anything to be afraid of anyway, to be quite honest. Thank you so much, April and Sonia. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. But there you have it, Lindsey. That's what I've got for you. Okay? I hope that was helpful. Seven of Pentacles just popped out here. Learning from the past. A harvest. Reaping what you've sown. Ooh, with the Eight of Wands underneath the deck. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is really talking about some sort of communication that's going to come in here, coupled with the Seven of Pentacles, that's going to allow you to really learn from the past and learn from the contrast and plant some new seeds. All right, Linz? So that's what I've got for you, boo. Okay, so we're going to move on to Shaquita next. Shaquita, are you with us? It does mean you've done a lot of healing, for sure. I mean, I did a lot of healing, and I'm now in a space where it's like, if he and I were to reconnect, I actually would encourage it. I would be very, very happy about it. But let me tell you, man, I was not happy about it before. I was very much in some mixed feeling energy about it before, and Spirit was kind of like trying to like talk me down, and I was being extremely stubborn. But now I feel very differently. So don't worry. Don't you worry. Oh my God, I'm having so much trouble right now, you guys. You don't even know. I want to look at my activity. Why aren't you letting me look at my activity? Why are you being such a poo face right now? Shaquita, are you here? Oh, right, Shaquita, there you are. Okay, so excellent. Let me get into your thing here. Oh. All right, so you're looking for guidance in terms of starting your new career with your gifts, and congratulations on going for your doctorate. I mean, beautiful. More power to you. So doctorate so that you can teach. I love that. So okay, I'm going to give this 3 shuffles for you. I'm sorry, 5. Spirit is saying 5 shuffles. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles for you, and then I'm going to see what I've got. We'll see. What guidance do we have for you right now, Shaquita? In terms of moving forward with this career, with your gifts, you say you've been learning to read the tarot. That is beauty-muss. Okay, this is 3. So what guidance do we have for you, Shaquita? 4. Last shuffle. And 5. All right, Shaquita. Boop. All righty. Overall energy. Ooh. Whoa. You've got the 5 of Swords to start you off. Okay. To be quite honest with you, Shaquita, I'm not surprised that that's showing up, because I feel like you're, wow, and I hate to say this, but I feel like you're obviously the corporate job, but also the doctorate that you're going for is kind of it's in competition with you wanting to. I don't really know why, but that's kind of what I was feeling already. And and I hate saying this to you, because it's like, it's a beautiful thing that you're working on your education, you're going for a doctorate. I mean, that's amazing. but it's not completely 100% necessary. And depending on how that can work with your spiritual practice, and depending on how much longer you have with that could potentially put a hindrance on your spiritual work, because you just might have to delay it. That's all. Underneath the Five of Swords is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Exactly. So here you go. In your distant past, Shaquita, you have, or in the root of the situation, you have the Hermit here. And I really do feel like what it is you've been going forward towards has been coming from a place of you wanting to be helpful, wanting to help others, especially for wanting to become a teacher, okay? But as you're discovering more and more about yourself, I really do feel like you're finding that there are other ways to do this without having all of the official education or training or whatnot, whatever, that the three-dimensional world has come to require for people to have. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's something that you shouldn't continue to pursue, especially if it's something that you're passionate about, or especially that it's something that you really want. However, I feel like there is an energy of, well, I feel it, and now I'm seeing it in the cards here, but I feel like there's an energy of butting heads or burden or blockages here. You have the Ace of Swords, which is in like your recent past, which was saying to me that you have come to a realization that you want to do something new, which is corroborating the fact that you're saying that you want to make a living from using your spiritual gifts. But looky here, in the center of your situation, you do in fact have the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're taking on too much right now at once, okay? And if you want to take some time away to finish your doctorate, getting your doctorate, to leave your corporate job behind, allow yourself time to do that. But there's, to be quite honest with you, Shaquita, there's absolutely no way. Let me not say that. It's possible. Anything is possible, but you're going to burn yourself out. You're going to be burning the candle at both ends between working at your corporate job, training for your doctorate, or getting your doctorate, and trying to start a spiritual practice. Like, I know for me, I really can't do much else outside of my channel right now, because oh, you'll be done with everything by the summer. Okay, great. Okay, great. I love that. But I know for myself right now, I can't do too much. Like, this really takes up a lot of my life. And when you really get into spiritual practices and spiritual working with, like, you know, your gifts and all that, it completely takes over your life, because it functions outside of the realm that we know that we normally function in here in the three-dimensional world. So you're really going to have to set your priorities with this Ten of Wands energy here. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, though, moving forward. That is a good thing. It's a change in destiny, a change in karma. And I feel like with you pursuing whatever it is you have here with the Ace of Swords, that realization that you've come to, that you want to do this spiritual, you want to generate and build this spiritual practice and work and generate a living from it, it's actually absolutely generating some sort of change in karma and change in destiny for you that feels really, really good. I do feel like you are on the right path here in terms of moving forward with this. However, with your overall energy also being the Four of Pentacles, there's a lot of superfluous stuff that you have got to let go of, because whatever it is that you're still holding on to, I'm hearing it's the doctorate, and I hate to say that to you, I'm so very sorry, but what I'm hearing is that it's like the doctorate or whatever, something that you're holding on to is not necessary for you moving into this spiritual practice. Doesn't mean it's not a good thing to have. It doesn't mean that you can't find a way to use it, but it's not absolutely necessary. I really do feel like you are shifting from a more three-dimensional consciousness to a fifth-dimensional consciousness, and that fifth-dimensional consciousness is influencing you to really take hold of your spiritual gifts and use those. Be of service in that way, okay? Ultimately, though, I absolutely think you're going in the right direction, Shaquita, all right? And obviously, like, follow through with all of that stuff. I mean, it's only until the summer. So I guess maybe at this point, just try and start to figure out how you would want it. Like, maybe start planning how you would want to use your spiritual gifts and whatnot, whatever. But Spirit's kind of saying you can't have both, honey. You got to decide. You got to let something go. Okay? So there you have it, Shaquita. I hope this was helpful for you. I really, really hope this was helpful for you. And please, anyone out there that's watching, please don't think I have a hate on for education and getting your master's, getting a college degree, getting a doctorate, but I really don't. I think it's a beautiful thing, and if it's something that you really want to do, by all means, go ahead and do it. But we need to come out of the consciousness that those things are absolutely necessary for you to be a successful individual, okay? Okay. So there you have it, Shaquita. I hope that was helpful for you. Next, we have passion. Alrighty. Oh, Munchie, you're funny. All right, Passion. Check it out. I really don't even need to get into the cards to give you an answer to this. You're asking what Spirit wants you to do in terms of this relationship. Your counterpart keeps asking for a conversation, but basically like chickens out. Queen of Swords. Either we have this conversation. Okay. Either you have this conversation now, like we have this conversation or we don't. Like either shit or get off the pot, buddy. And at this point, I'm ready to chuck your ass off the pot because I'm goddamn tired of waiting for you to pinch out that motherfucking log. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna give this 3 shuffles for you. I just heard Spirit's gonna tell you the same thing, but let's just see what Spirit has to say for you about this. Hi, Diana. I'm not accepting any more readings. The floor is closed. But thank you for your interest. All right. Let's see what we've got for you. Passion. Boop. Overall energy. Well, damn. The King of Cups. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Intuition Goddess. How are you, my love? All right, so we have the King of Cups here, Passion. God dang it. Underneath the King of Cups is the Emperor. Oh. All right, so this person definitely is your counterpart because I have the Emperor and the Empress here. Okay? But check it out. And this is not just for you. Okay, Passion, this is for everybody also. At least this one piece. But you need to not engage with that energy. If someone is being a fuckboy, if someone is being wishy-washy, if someone is telling you one thing and then doing another or not following through, if someone is talking out of both sides of their mouth, if someone is being two-faced, if someone is being deceptive, cut that shit off. Stop engaging with it. Period. Because all you're doing is creating this 5 of Swords energy, Lose energy. This is fuckery right here. Stop engaging with it. You have the Five of Pentacles as the root of your situation. So what this is telling me is your counterpart right now doesn't feel worthy. Even though you have the King of Cups here crowning you, what this is saying, at least what I'm getting here for you, is this is what you want from him. Emotional maturity. And if he's not ready for that right now, that's fine. Okay? No one is judging. No one is passing judgment. No one is saying he's a bad person or whatnot, whatever. But stop coming through saying, I want to talk about it, and then chickening out. If you want to do this, then follow through with it. This is what you want from him. This is what's on your mind. And if he's not showing up, if he's not following suit, then you need to cut his ass off. Because you are sitting in this energy. The Nine of Pentacles, which is in the center of your reading, followed by the Empress. Okay? So yes, you're the Empress to his Emperor. You're the queen to his king. You're the counterpart here. But you also need to assert no and assert your worth and not accept anything less than what you know you're worthy of. The more that you engage with this man while he's being all wishy-washy, telling you one thing and then doing something completely different, the more you enable him. He is not going to get the message until you stop him from approaching you that way. We have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. By you cutting this out, you are kind of influencing him to step up and be the Emperor. Either you're going to talk to me, either we're going to follow through with this conversation, or you don't talk to me at all. How about that? Because I'm tired of playing these games with you. Because I know I deserve much better than that. And to be quite, you know what? Let me go ahead and say this. To be quite honest, buddy, I'm standing here. I'm sitting pretty in my Nine of Pentacles and my Empress energy. And check it out. If you don't want to step up, someone else will. So I'm not afraid of it. So you can either step up, shoot your shot, and talk about this shit, or you can get the fuck out of my way. How about that? Oh damn, look at just what wanted to pop out here. The sun, illumination, awareness. I want to say, for any of you that feel like you setting that boundary for your masculine or your counterpart or your husband, your wife, your lover, your friend, your mother, your father, if any of you are afraid of setting that boundary because that means that they're going to leave your life and never come back, then let that sorry ass motherfucker leave. Because if they can't show up and be who they know they need to be the person to you that you know that they know you deserve, then they don't have a place in your life. And that doesn't mean that you are better than them. That doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. But it does mean that you're not going to accept anything less than you know you are worthy of. Period. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your auntie, your grandmother, your grandfather, your fucking twin flame. Don't take anything less than you know you deserve. Period. I'm getting heated because that shit bothers me, man. It's time that we stop accepting all of that. It is time that we stop accepting anything less. Hi, Archangel, anything less than we know we deserve. Period. Those days are over. Whew. Well, I will say this, Diana. They're not worthy as long as they're staying rooted in that Five of Swords energy. But when they step up into that King of Cups, Emperor energy, that's when they are worthy. So there you have it. And if there are any people that are connected to me right now that are watching this and that are getting extremely triggered, deal with the trigger. Okay. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful, Passion. I really, truly hope that was helpful. Okay. Next, we're going to get to Nick. And Nick, I know you're here. Let me give this one more shuffle. We're going to get to Nick, and then I'm gonna take a little potty break because I have to pee, and I want to pour myself. I'm almost done with my tea, so I want to pour myself a glass of wine. Yes, yes. All right, Nick. Let's see what we've got for you here. I love you guys so much. Well, first of all, Nick, you absolutely are building your own freaking island, and I love it. I love it, Nick. I love the fact that she is picking up. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. She's picking up on the fact that you are building your own empire is really what I want to say. Okay, I really like that, Nick. That's fantastic. So what's going on with your journey? What's going on between the two of you right now? All right. I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles, and we'll see what we got. What's going on your journey? What's going on with the energies between you and your twin, Nick? 3 more. You know, when I die, I really should come back as a crystal, shouldn't I? That would be fantastic. This is 4. Ooh, maybe I can work. Maybe when I do die, I can work with Mother Gaia to like create some sort of like new crystal. That is such a cool idea. Okay, anyway, back to you, Nick. 5. Is that good enough? Okay. Sorry, Nick. I got distracted, but we're good. We're good. All right, Nick. What's going on with between you and your twin here? Nick. 6 of Cups. Oh. Reconnection is what I'm hearing with that. Deepening of the soulmate bond. Oh shit. That took a turn real quick. To the Queen of Swords. You know, Nick, I feel like this is your energy though, because I feel like either you cut her off, or you just like you made a decision, you took a stand, and you severed as much of the tie as you could, and you went on your way to build your own life for yourself. I do remember that. I do remember that just from what we've been doing here together, like the readings that I've been doing for you. You have been very much focused on your own self, your own healing, your own growth, your own path. And what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords energy here is that's exactly what has helped you kind of come into this energy of reconnecting with your twin, because it's influenced her to do her own work, right? Let's see what else we've got here. Ooh. Nick, who is more in the masculine energy at this point? Are you more in the I kind of feel like you're more in the masculine energy right now. Okay. You get to that when you can, because what I have at the root of the situation here, I have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so there's something new that's growing. Okay, because with this being in the root situation, and also this can be seen as the distant past. I feel like when you just walked away, you planted a brand new seed that is now that's now coming to fruition. It's like starting to break break from the ground. In your storyline, yes, okay. I really do feel like you're really the one in the masculine energy, or dominantly in the masculine energy right now. In your storyline, you have the King of Pentacles, and this King of Pentacles is kind of in the past, but I'm feeling like this is an energy of you having like really taken your power back, really taken control of your life, and really started to focus on your finances and your material existence. From there, you have Judgment, which is in the center of the reading. And then you have the High Priestess moving forward in the near future, I guess you could say. But what this is saying to me, Nick, is you standing in your power, in your autonomy, knowing who you are, taking care of your finances, taking care of your life and yourself, doing what is right for you. That is catalyzing an awakening. Catalyzing a wake-up call. It's like, hey, Twinsy is moving on, honey. You can't stay stuck in, rooted here forever. Okay, and then thus you're moving forward towards the High Priestess. To be quite honest with you, the High Priestess is basically, the universe is saying right now, we're not revealing anything else for you. This is strictly on a need to know basis. When you need to know the answers, in that moment, that is when you will know. Otherwise, we're not giving you anything else. What they're saying with the High Priestess is they are encouraging you to continue following through. I just heard follow suit. So that means keep going in the direction that you've been going in. Keep doing the things that you've been doing and all of that. Yeah, but we're not going to give you anything else. We want you to handle it as it comes up. We're not trying to allow you to get any sort of foresight more than what's necessary, so that you could potentially sabotage it by like throwing a wrench into the system with doubt and fear and all that good stuff, okay? But yeah, there's a shift that's happening here, and it's really interesting because that's what I've really been channeling a lot for the collective. Okay, so you're right on track. You are in it to win it, girl. You're ready to do this. I love it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, you have a new life that's budding. You planted, and it's like, I almost feel bad saying that because of what Spirit said with the High Priestess energy about we're not giving you anything more than what was necessary, what we've already have. But with that Ace of Pentacles, that's symbolizing the seed. That is a seed you planted long ago. All right, and it's now coming to fruition. You're welcome. You are so very welcome, Nick. All right, kids, I am going to take a little bit of a potty break, and I need to wash a glass so I can pour myself a glass of wine. So we're gonna go on a little intermission here, and I will be right back, skis. Yes? Cool. Do 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 do. Hi, I have returned, and luckily I didn't have to do any dishes because I got myself a nice glass right here for my wine skis, my vino. Yeah, this is my good old standby Barefoot Malbec. Ever since I moved to this apartment over 2 years ago, I've been going to the same liquor store to buy the same, but I swear to you guys, the same bottle of wine every time. That's the good old Taurus in me. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pour myself some wine here. But next, we're going to get into the second half. We're about halfway through. So I have on the roster moving forward, you know what? I should put that in the sink. I have, oh, shoot. Oh, there it is. I have Jennifer, Leslie, Relle, Karen, and last but not least, Corinne. Right? Corinne, you got a reading, didn't you? I believe it was Corinne. I love that name, by the way. Yes, it is Corinne. Yes, I love that name. It's such a beautiful name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not completely ready yet. Hold on. I got to put this away. Because it was in my space. I just want it in my space. It's just like, oh my God. I'm so cramped. It's overwhelming. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, listen, y'all, my twin has been on my mind ridiculously heavily lately. And I want to talk about that for a second because if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know that I had been posting like on it did just so happen to be Christmas Eve that I posted basically a letter to him stating how much I love him and how appreciative I am of him and the connection and the journey and how Spirit has consistently never let me forget about him. And it was at that point that I really had an opening up. And ever since then, I've just been in this energy of just feeling this really strong connection with him and hearing him a lot. Communicating back and forth telepathically and all that. And to be quite honest, the energy that I'm in right now feels very similar to the energy that I was in when this whole thing first kicked off, which I love. I really, really love because it's like, it's euphoric. It's like when I think about him, it's like nothing else in the world matters. You know that song by Janet Jackson, When I Think of You? It's when I think of you, baby. Hey, nothing else seems to matter, 'cause when I think of you, baby. I don't want to sing anymore because I'm monetized and I don't want to get in trouble. But you get it. So it's like everything. It's a really beautiful and euphoric feeling. But the difference now is that I'm not in that attachment energy anymore. It's like, yes, unfortunately the floor is closed, but I'm not in that attachment energy anymore. It's like, yes, I would if I had an absolute choice, like if my twin were standing right in front of me and there were a plethora of other men, probably gorgeous men, whatever. There were a ton of other people. I wouldn't even need any of those people. I would always choose him, 100%. But I'm also in an energy of, if it doesn't happen, oh well. I'll be disappointed for a hot second or so, but to be quite honest, you guys, I couldn't be disappointed for too long, because if it's not my twin that I end up with, I'm going to end up with somebody else who's just as good. He's not my twin, so he's not like ideal for me, but at the same time, he is the best person or the best match for me at that time. And so I've been working on making sure I maintain an energy of focusing on what it is I truly want out of love, out of a relationship, out of my life. And one of the things I really truly want is to be married again, but to be married for real this time, to not have to worry about, whether this person's going to leave me or am I going to leave this person. I want to be married. I want to have a family. I want to grow a legacy. I want to develop a family. And I want to do it with someone that's going to be my life partner, someone that loves me unconditionally, someone that I love unconditionally, someone that just adds even more happiness to the happiness I've already cultivated in my life. If that turns out to not happen with my twin flame, then shit, that's gonna suck for maybe 5 minutes, but I can't be upset for too long, because ultimately I will have had what I wanted anyway. Either way, whatever it is you desire is going to come to you. And this is why us as readers and guides here are so adamant about making sure that you guys really work on not focusing so much on who it comes from, where it comes from, why it happens, and when it happens. All of that shit is just going to put a resistance into your situation. We do have free will, you guys, all right? That is a factor here, okay? So, with that said, I am going to be 100% completely honest. Now that I find myself back in this energy, I am so happy about it, because I went through a whole phase of like about a year where I wanted absolutely nothing to do with him, his friends, his career choice, his environment, even though none of them were trying to pull me in anyway, but still, like, I wanted nothing to do with it. Or his energy, and I still felt his energy all the time. I heard from him telepathically, and it pissed me off to no end, you guys, because it was just like, look, it's over, I'm gone, I'm not in your space anymore, I'm not invading your space, I'm not embarrassing you, I'm not humiliating you, I'm not around to trigger you anymore, get the fuck out of my head. But that's the twin flame connection. We're never going to really escape each other, whether it's energetically or physically. But now that I'm back in this energy of feeling good about the connection, I'm so grateful, because it's such a beautiful feeling to begin with. You know what I mean? Regardless of the fact that we haven't seen or spoken to each other in over a year. Like, who fucking cares? That's just physical distance. Time is an illusion, and energy is fluid. Space doesn't even really exist truly the way we feel and perceive it in the physical realm. So, like, who cares that we haven't seen or physically spoken to each other in over a year? It doesn't matter. The feelings are still there. And even though I went through a whole period over a year where I was like trying to deny it and trying to deny the fact that I still fucking love him, and the fact that I do still fucking love him was only making me that much angrier, I tried to resist, and I became the runner, energetically at least. But now I'm back in it, and I love it. Yeah, I love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I really wouldn't, especially coming to this place now where I understand what I do and I've done so much healing and growing. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything, because it was perfect. Cheers. All right, kids. Let's get back into this. Jennifer, you are first. Why are you not doing... Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Well, Jennifer, I do not have your question. However, somebody emailed me. Totally lost it. Okay, here we go. I found it, Jen. Are you here? I got you, Jen. I got you, boo. All right. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles for you here, and let's see what guidance we have for you. No worries. Oh, hi. Hi, Tikwa. Yes, hi. No worries. I'm glad you still got it, though. I'm glad you still got it. All right. All right, Jen. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles for you. So let's see what we've got career-wise for you. Or just directional. I'm getting a ringing. Woo! In my left ear now. Okay. That's 3. 4. A little bit of guidance here for you. And 5. Alrighty. Overall energy. Well, 9 of Cups, boo-boo, satisfaction guaranteed. I really kind of feel like, Jen, and it's funny because I was feeling this when as I was reading through your question, but I really feel like you getting laid off from that job was one of the best things that could have happened for you right now. It almost feels like you are in an energy of, yes, I don't have to work there anymore. It doesn't mean you know where you want to go moving forward, but at least you don't have to go back there, right? Okay. All right. Cool. I like it. Underneath the 9 of Cups. Oh, well, damn. Well, look at that. The 8 of Cups is right underneath that 9 of Cups. So, yeah, leaving or... All right, technically you got laid off. But leaving that job was one of the best things that could have happened for you right now. Let's see what else we've got for you. Oh. So... interesting. In the root of your situation, or maybe even in the distant past, you have the Hermit energy. And I feel like this is an energy. Oh my God, because Allie, that freaking karaoke situation was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Like the sound was terrible. I couldn't hear myself sing. I'm not about No, if I'm gonna record myself singing and put it up for y'all to see, it's gonna be right. All right, I ain't doing that shit. No. Okay. Anyway, Jen. So, you have been in an energy of starting to learn about yourself. Okay, with the Hermit here, and that kind of catalyzed indirect is not the right term. It directly catalyzed you kind of being laid off or being pushed out of this job or this career space because it wasn't in alignment with you anymore. Okay, so that's kind of why I feel like that's why it came through in the form of being laid off. Okay. Now, you have this Empress energy here in your recent past, but in your current energy, in the center of the situation, you have the 7 of Swords. And ultimately, moving forward, you have the Knight of Wands. Jen, I really feel like you might be deceiving yourself in some way. In terms of whether you, Spirit is saying in terms of your abundance here. I really recommend that you continue to go through this self-discovery process because that's going to help guide you in the direction of what career moves to make. Continue cultivating this energy of self-awareness, okay? I really do feel like you actually might be, with this Knight of Wands energy here, you might be in the process of activation, of doing some sort of spiritual healing work, being a light worker in some way. This 7 of Swords in the center of your energy is, I don't like this at all because I feel like you're deceiving yourself in some seriously serious way. Okay? Follow your intuition, follow your guidance. I do feel like I'm hearing that you're going through some sort of activation that is allowing you to step into some sort of light worker position. And keep in mind that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be like me or any of the other ones out here on YouTube doing card readings for people. You don't have to become a Reiki practitioner. You don't have to do things like being a yoga instructor or whatnot, whatever. It's just whatever you feel called to do from a soul position, whatever lights your fire. I can't stand you. I can't stand you, Allie. I'm sorry. But whatever, just I really want to tell you to follow your guidance, to follow your intuition, because it's leading you in the right direction. You're already set, I just heard, on the right path. So don't freak out about not necessarily knowing which way to go right now. Which way to go? Ooh, how will I know? I've been singing that song a lot lately because it's part of the collective energy right now. It's by a band called Oak and Ash. They're really freaking awesome. I think you guys should check them out. But I think the song is called Which Way? I should know this. I'm sorry. I know I should know this, but I don't. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's Which Way to Go. It's a great song. It's a great song, but it really resonates with what's going on with the collective right now. There's so much indecision. There's so much change in perspective or change in direction that is causing you to feel like you're in a little bit of flux here. But don't worry. Don't freak out about it. The universe has your back. All right, with this Empress energy, there is abundance at your disposal. It is your God-given birthright anyway, so just let the transition happen. I mean, you do have this Nine of Cups crowning you, okay? So things are good. Things are very, very good. All right, Jen? And by the way, that band is Oak, O-A-K, and as in like the and symbol, Ash, A-S-H. You guys should totally check them out. They're fantastic. They are absolutely fantastic. Oh, thanks, Carla. I love singing for you guys too, but I'm not going to. I'm not trying to be any mediocre shit. Like if I don't sound good, you ain't hearing nothing. I just ain't singing. Okay? Like no, absolutely not. Oh, you're so welcome, Jen. I'm glad I could help catalyze that release within you. That's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I'm really glad. All right. Leslie, you are next. Can we please focus here? Can we please? Thank you. That's better. Good golly. All right, Les. Let's see what we've got for you. I'll be awake in a minute. Awake and alive once again. It's such a good song, you guys. You should totally check it out. All right, Leslie. Let me get into your situation here. Oh, and Karen. Moving forward, I don't have a question for you unless you emailed it to me. So if you want to, go ahead and email me your question if you haven't already done so. Oh no. There it is. You did email it to me. Okay, I have it. I got it like 5 minutes ago. Okay, great. Perfect. Excellent. All right, Leslie. All right, Les, what do you need to know right now from Spirit? Your life has been extremely difficult lately in all areas. I totally get it. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles for you, Les, and we'll see what we've got. This is 3 for you, Leslie. So what guidance does Spirit have for you at this moment? 2, 4. Last shuffle. 5. All right. Boop. Okie dokie. Overall energy. Ooh, okay. Oh, Imani, I'm so sorry, but we have no spaces left. The floor is officially closed. But back to you, Les. I don't need that screen. What am I doing? I don't really need that screen. What I need is this screen. Perfect. Okay. Leslie, I have the 7 of Cups for you so far. And what I'm getting with this is your overall energy here. This is your crowning energy. There is a lot, like you said, there's a lot that's happening for you right now. A lot of things are in flux. A lot of shifts are happening. There are a lot of different things that you might need to focus on healing right now. With all of this challenging energy that's around you right now, the best thing for you to do is just hunker down and face whatever is coming up here. All right, systematically, one by one. You don't really have to. Oh, damn. I just literally just like launched 3 cards. Was it 3? No, 2 cards. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to take them. This came out for a reason. What you really need to do right now, Leslie, is hunker down and face this shit. All right. Underneath the 7 of Cups is the Queen of Swords, And then underneath what was left, because these two cards were thrown out, what was left is underneath that is the Knight of Swords and also the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you really got to face this stuff. No procrastinating. Okay, and what I was going to say was, with it being a lot of different things that you're having to face right now, take it one step at a time, systematically, one by one. However, if that's not possible, if you do have to juggle a few things, just do it to the best of your ability, because you really got to work on cutting some stuff away so that you can, and it's cutting things away so that you can be this Queen of Wands energy, so that you can have the space, the open space to manifest, to pull in what it is you truly desire, or whatever it is that's trying to come into your space right now. Okay? But it can't get there because there's too much stuff occupying that space. Let's see what else we've got here for you. Oh, that is excellent. That is just fucking excellent. Okay, so at the root of your situation, and I am really feeling like this is the root of the situation here for you, but also, actually, no, this is kind of like the distant past. You do have the Chariot. All right. So there is an energy of you coming into some sort of alignment, being in alignment, which is driving you forward. And this might be a distant past situation where you made some sort of decision, you made some sort of choice. I'm also hearing you went through an activation that sets you into this Chariot energy, which is representing divine alignment, or alignment with yourself, alignment with your higher self, alignment with your intuition, which is now driving you forward on this path. And I kind of feel like you didn't necessarily realize that you were actually in that energy before shit started popping off, and then shit started popping off and you're like, what the fuck is going on? But it's just everything clearing away, clearing out of your energetic space so that you can bring in what it is you really truly want. Here you have Temperance. Okay, this is kind of like in the recent past. In the center of the situation for you right now is the Seven of Pentacles. And then moving forward, you have the Ten of Swords. So in your recent past, you have an energy of alchemization, re-alchemization, okay, that is causing you to go through this shift. I'm hearing a catalytic shift or a paradigm shift. Okay, but what your central focus needs to be right now, between the Seven of Pentacles that is in the center of the reading for you, and the Seven of Cups and Queen of Swords that's crowning you right now, you've got to cut away the vines. You've got to cut away the weeds. All right, you've got to tend your garden, young lady, because we've got some new seeds that we're looking to plant for you, and you can't plant all those new seeds with them weeds growing up there. And we are only calling them weeds because they are plants that you do not want in there. Not to say that they're parasites or they're bad or they're wrong. Hell no, we're the divine. We unconditionally love everything. But if you don't want it there, then technically it's a weed, isn't it? Moving forward, you've got the Ten of Swords. The closing of the cycle, bringing everything to a close. Okay? The end of a tough situation and all that shit. Well, okay, yes, everything may have been thrown at you at once, but I'm hearing you can handle it. It's time to face all of this. It's time to face it. And actually, things might have been thrown at you all at once because you might have been in energy of kind of avoiding it. But I don't want you to get caught up on that. Like, that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter why it's happening. All that matters is that it's happening. Okay, fine. But that means you just got to face it. You literally just have to face it. Just do your best to stay as objective as possible. And look, Leslie, especially since you're in an energy of feeling like everything is being thrown at you at once, you ain't got the time. You ain't got the time or the energy to play nicey nice here. I'm sorry, I was trying to get that to focus, but it doesn't want to focus. With this Queen of Swords energy, you ain't got time to play nicey nice. The moment you recognize that something that is coming forward for you is not benefiting you, is not beneficial, is not in alignment, is toxic, whatnot, whatever, cut that shit out. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is not King of Swords energy where you're sitting there taking time to deliberate and hear all sides of the equation. Ain't nobody got time for that right now. As soon as you recognize that it is not serving you, that it is detrimental, that it is standing in your way, that it is blocking your path, you cut it out right then and there, and you don't even bat an eye. You don't look back. You don't give it a second thought. It's not working. Get out of my way. Just like that. Okay? You don't have that luxury of taking your time. It's unfortunate, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. What do you mean, when is the end? The end is coming. Leslie, the end comes when you make the decision to cut some things out. You can't see, you can't sit back and just say, okay, universe, handle this for me. No. You, at some point, are going to have to take an action and make the cuts that are necessary. That's when the end will come. So yes, it's off in the near future, but that's because you still have yet to take the action. Maybe you don't know exactly what to cut out yet. That's fine. It will be shown to you. Don't stress out about that. But when it shows itself to you, you need to see it clearly and you need to make the cut. Make sense? The end is dependent on your own self, Leslie. Because think about it this way. The universe is just gonna keep giving you the same shit over and over and over and over until you change your approach, until you say, no, universe, I don't want this any longer. And then they're probably gonna come back and be like, hey, are you sure? And you gotta be like, yes, actually, I'm sure. But you have to make the decision. You have to take the action. Yes, there can be tower moments and the universe rips the rug out from under you. But if you just go back and rebuild that tower again, then it's just going to have to be broken down another time. I hope this is making sense. Okay. And I say that with all the love in the world. Okay, fine. Spirit is asking me to share this story with you. Over the summer, I went through a situation where I connected with someone in a very similar way that I connected to my twin flame in. And the energies were like so strikingly similar, it was almost scary. But then literally right after that, I connected with someone in a similar way. That was in a similar way to my ex-husband. And once I connect, but like the person that like kind of mirrored my twin flames energy was one thing. I was like, oh my God, why is this happening again? Okay. I mean, I recognized it at the time, but I was like, I don't understand why this is happening again. But then once I got to the situation that mirrored the energies with my ex-husband, I said, holy shit. I understand why this is happening, because the universe is asking me to cut this out. It's not enough for me to just say, universe, I don't want this anymore, and then they don't bring it to me. No, I need to follow through. I need to practice what I preach. I need to walk my talk. So with the situation that mirrored my ex-husband, as soon as I started to see that energy come out, I was like, okay, nope, this can't happen any longer. And I cut him off. I said, look, I'm so sorry, but I can't do this with you. And that's when I was like, aha, I can't do this with my twin flame either. Make sense? No worries, Jewel. Excellent. I'm glad it's making sense. Jewel, I have a website for you. Any of you that have a recurring number that's coming up in your energetic space, and you want to learn the the meaning behind it, I highly recommend that you check out that link that I just posted. So, Jewel Nelson, check out that link that I just posted there, and you just scroll down until you reach number 921, and it will help you. Okay, so there you have it, Leslie. I hope that was helpful for you. It was helpful. You just said so. Okay, Relle, you are next. And apparently you wrote me a novel in the description. Oh my good God, Relle, are you serious? Okay, hi Ray. Okay, bear with me here, you guys. I have to read through Relle's novel that she sent me here. Okay, Anima, check it out. Thank you, Leo. It's welcome. It's good to see you. Okay, so check it out, Anima. Look, first of all, I don't want you to feel bad for like dumping all of that on me. That's what I'm here for. Second, I know exactly where you are. I used to be there because, like, I haven't seen or heard from. I haven't even crossed paths with my twin in over a year. Okay, but in the period of that year, I was it was I mean, like, I was still so hurt by all the things that had happened while I was in that space. And it was, and like you said, it was not just him that I was hurt by. It was all the other people around at that time that basically took his side and treated me in some really shitty ways. But here's the thing about it. What I needed to do to get out of that energy was to, number one, forgive myself for any of the things that I felt I had done wrong. Work on forgiving them, but not forgive them for their own sake. Forgive them for my sake, because I was the one that was keeping myself in this negative, hurtful, destructive energy by harboring resentment. Now, I say that with a grain of salt, or I say that lightly, or take that with a grain of salt, because I understand that you're not necessarily trying to harbor resentment. But what you really need to do, for you, anyone else that's also in this energy, what you really need to do is really face what it is that's hurting you and try and figure out what that's trying to teach you. Because it took me a while, and I was really reluctant, okay, to view it in this way. But once I started to look at all the things that happened that had hurt me so much, and really face those things, that's when I started to see the lessons underneath all of that hurtful, all that painful experience. I started to see what all of that was really trying to teach me. How and once I saw all that stuff, that's when I was like, oh, I can let go now. Because now that I've healed all of that, that's not a problem any longer. Wow, I get it now, which then led me to fall back in this energy of recognizing that I'm still in love with him and still wanting to communicate with him. But anyway, does that make sense? All right, so that's part of the process for you here. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles to see what other energies Spirit has, or what other messages Spirit has for you in terms of this. But that's how I came out of that energy. And now, this is number 2, and now I look back on all of that and I was like, wow, yeah, that was all really shitty, but I know for a fact that I am never going to allow myself to be in a position to be treated that way again. Period. This is 3. And I'm grateful for it now. 4. Because, to be quite honest, if I hadn't gone through all of that, I wouldn't be in this healed state. You're missing something, Relle, and I don't really know what it is, then. Interesting. Okay, overall energy. The sun. Well, shit. Illumination. Okay, alright, okay, well, I get it. To be honest, I really do, I get it, Anima, because I was kind of like that too. Like, I went through periods where it was like, okay, I came to a certain realization. It's like, okay, I can feel better about this now. And, you know, at this time, during the heat of this, I was getting all kinds of telepathic messages. He was just, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, Eric, I'm sorry, Eric, I'm sorry. And it's like, at first that was really making me angry, but then I started to look at things and I started to heal a little bit and I would feel better. And it's like, no, it's okay, don't worry about it. Like, it's all fine, I'm not mad at you anymore. And then all of a sudden something else would come up and I was right back in that space. You're gonna have to go through this. This is layered, all right? It's layered, okay? But with the sun here, it's like the illumination is happening. No, Carla, my twin flame is not my ex-husband. I want to make that very clear. My twin flame is not my ex-husband. Moving forward. You're going through an illumination process. You come to a realization, and that sets in and that integrates, and then something new comes up. But it's just because you're going through the layers. All right. You just have to roll with it. You just have to get. Oh, well, his energy might be cold, and you know what? You're gonna have to warm yourself up. He might be, and you're going to have to allow him to see. This is that part of an unconditionally loving relationship, whether it's a twin flame or not, that people have so much trouble with. It's called codependency. It's if this person doesn't treat you in the way that they once did, or doesn't treat you in a way that makes you feel happy, then all of a sudden you get upset, or we get upset. Your happiness cannot, I repeat, cannot be dependent on an external being or external circumstances. Your happiness needs to come from within. So even if I don't look, my twin could be out there right now spewing all kinds of hatred for me, talking all kinds of shit about me, cursing my name up, down, left, right, and center. I don't give a flying fuck. You want to know why? Because what he does in his life has nothing to do with me. Especially with the sense that we're not even a part of each other's lives right now, physically, right? So what do I care what he says or does or feels about me? Now, I wasn't always in that energy. For a while, I was like, oh my God, he hates me. I hate the fact that he hates me. But now I don't give a shit. You know why? Because I'm okay. I'm good and solid in myself. I know my self-worth. And I know that whatever he might be dealing with that makes him hate me or resent me or feel any sort of negativity towards me, that's his responsibility to heal. I can't do a damn thing about that. Even if we were communicating with each other, I still couldn't do anything about that. He would have to handle it on his own. Okay? Okay. Underneath the sun, you have the devil. This is interesting. You have the sun shining here, okay? That is crowning you. There is illumination coming forward, but underneath that is the codependency, the attachment, the codependency, literally the codependency right then and there, okay? What is needed, and this is at the root of the situation, and for you, Anima, what I'm reading this as you needing to cultivate this energy. It's the King of Wands. And this is literally what I was just talking about. It's like being so confident and secure and sure of yourself that someone else's opinion, regardless of who they are, let me say again, mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, cousin, second cousin, whatnot, whatever, twin fucking flame, their opinion of you ain't gonna shake shit. Because you know who you are, you know what you're worth, you know what you're capable of, and you've got that confidence within yourself to assert that and not give a shit, right? In your storyline, you have Death, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. And you know what this says to me? Hard body, move the fuck on. And be grateful for the life that you still have and not give a damn what anyone else has to say about it, especially your twin. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck in this toxic energy, this codependency. And watch. The moment that you choose to be in this King of Wands energy and just to do your thing without just shine and smile. Yes, Anima. But I promise, I really kind of feel like, I was going to say I promise you, but I don't know if I want to say that. But I really do feel like, I truly feel like the moment that you really get into this energy and start rolling from here, I bet you all that cold energy that you're feeling from him is going to change. Probably because you're no longer codependent on him any longer. He might actually be energetically feeding off of you. The desire that you hold for him to not be mad at you is kind of feeding his ego. Maybe even feeding his narcissism. But when you take that sustenance back, oh my, do they change their tune. The 10 of Cups just came out for you, Anima. This 10 of Cups is solely your responsibility. Ain't nobody going to provide this for you or to you. You have got to cultivate this yourself. But you have the opportunity. It is on the horizon. You just got to choose to do it and commit to it. That face, though. Oh, my God. Oh, Anima. I love you, girl. I love you. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful. Allow yourself to go through these cycles of purging, okay? Just let it happen. Roll with the punches. I understand. Look, Anima, allow yourself to be salty. Allow yourself to be salty. I mean, don't be salty forever, but if you're salty now, be that salty ass bitch. Feel your emotions. Honor them. Love yourself unconditionally enough to allow whatever you're feeling to be just that in the moment. Don't harbor it. Don't revel in it. Well, maybe revel in it for a little bit, but like don't stagnate in it, but feel it. Yes? And we're back to being blurry. This is not a card for you. I'm just trying to get the camera to focus. Oh, honey, cry. Cry as much as you need to. Let that shit out. Don't hold it in any longer. Yes? All right. Karen, you are next, and then Corinne, Karen, and then Corinne. I love that. But then Corinne, you are closing out our session. So Karen, you have emailed me your question. All right, Karen. I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles. Yes. Okay, perfect. All right, Karen. I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles for you, and then we'll see what comes up here. What guidance Spirit has for you. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of flux. There's a lot of changes that are happening for you right now, Karen. And I want to say, if you are following your heart, if you're going in a direction that your heart is leading you or guiding you towards, this is 3, then I highly recommend that you keep going. Even if you don't have it all figured out. You don't have to have it all figured out. Let the universe help you there, but just keep going. Yes? 4. Girl, you and me both, Allie. Woo! What? I didn't say that. All right, Karen, and this is 5. Boop. All right. Overall energy. Ooh. Oh. 7 of Swords. Underneath the 7 of Swords is the moon. Whoa! Oh, wow. Sorry. That was really intense. Ringing. Underneath, sorry, Karen, underneath the Seven of Swords was the moon, but then underneath the moon is the King of Cups. And it's very interesting because when the Seven of Swords came out, the first thing I heard was, these guys are deceiving you. These exes of yours, I feel like they have some sort of hidden agenda. It may be a situation in which you're kind of in a vulnerable state energetically. I wonder if these guys are kind of like emotional predators, emotional vampires. Yeah, let's look. Oh, damn. Whoa, whoa. At the root of your situation, Karen, you have the Fool. So this is you being starting on a new path. This is you taking this leap of faith to move back home, right? But then you have, this is crazy. Then you have in your storyline, you have the Sun, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I feel like there is actually a relationship coming to you here. It could potentially be one of these gentlemen that are coming back into your life, your exes, but I also kind of feel like it could be something new. But you're going to need to weed out the past, the riffraff. So what I get with this Page of Swords energy here is you need to be very blunt in your communication. Like, you really need to sniff these motherfuckers out, okay? And you really need to lay it down for them, because this really could be a situation where the universe is kind of setting you up for a real beneficial partnership to come into play. But first, we need to make sure that you are not going to accept things from the past that you know you don't want to be a part of any longer. Do not let yourself slip back into something comfortable, something that you know, just because you have taken this leap of faith and you're surrounded by a bunch of uncertainty and you're just looking for something familiar and comforting or comfortable. Does that make sense? That's literally, that is verbatim, specifically what I am feeling here. I really feel like this is kind of like a vetting situation on behalf of the universe. Okay? That's what I'm getting with this, Karen. As far as like career, because I feel like you really want me to talk about like career and like this move, go with the flow. Oh, I just heard don't take anything too seriously either. Okay, Karen? Yeah, that's what's coming through here for you. You know what's really interesting, Karen? When I was... Anima, you're fantastic. Look, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. Karen, when that ringing came through in my ear, what I was hearing was, don't tell her this. Don't tell her this. Be careful. Be careful with these people that are coming back into your life right now. And I kind of want to ask you to remind yourself why they are your ex to begin with. Now, if some of these individuals are actually not that bad and maybe they may have changed, okay. But again, it's still a vetting process. As soon as you start to recognize old behaviors and patterns that you know you don't want in your life, cut that shit out. Do not accept it. Okay? All right, Karen? I hope that made sense. Ooh, yeah. 8 of Wands. All right, communication. And then the Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. What I really feel like you need to do, Karen, is you need to be very clear about how you've changed in your life and the new direction that you're moving in. Okay? Well, thank you, Ray. I love doing morning coffee. All right, so that's what I have for you, Karen. Now, Anima, back to you. I even admitted this recently in one of the readings that I did, one of the daily morning coffee readings, I think. Just keep it moving, girl. I did some shitty things too. Like, none of us, maybe you missed this reading, but I said it specifically. Oh, it was I think it was the... Anima, if you haven't watched this yet, I really encourage you to do so. It's the Morning Coffee Weekend Edition for this past weekend, and it's titled Twin Flames. Go easy on yourself, but also be honest with yourself. Because in that reading, I was like, look, guys, first of all, you have got to stop blaming the masculine for everything, because nobody is innocent here. Yeah, the masculine may have acted in some more shitty ways than the feminine may have, but the feminine is not innocent. I did some pretty shitty things too that I'm really not proud of. I had to admit that to myself, though. And that was part of my healing process as well. Because I recognized that the more I was harboring a bunch of shit that was hurting me, but that's because I wasn't being completely honest with myself about my actions. Okay? Yeah, Leo, it is kind of morning tea for me lately, but whatever. All right, Anima? Okay, so Corinne, you are closing out our session here. Excellent, Karen. Anima, you're hilarious. Look, you don't have to really get back into twin flame readings, but since you asked that question in that way, I really think you should watch that reading. It's Morning Coffee Weekend Edition for the 5th through the 6th. No, the 4th through the 6th, I believe. It's titled Twin Flames. Go easy on yourself, but also be honest with yourselves. Yes? Just welcome. Oh, damn it. I gotta. Hold on. All right, Corinne. Last but not least, you, my dear. Cheers, everybody. Oh, perfect. Please advise. Okay, that's a really strong statement to hear. All right, Corinne, I'm going to give this 5 shuffles and see what does spirit... What? Oh. Actually, Corinne, I think I do know what this means for you. I'm still going to do this, though. This is 3. And already, that marriage could... Because... Okay, for those of you that don't know, Corinne heard when she woke up this morning very clearly, you will be married by the end of the year. Well, marriage is also a representation of union. Divine union. Union within. Ooh. I really think that's what that means. Especially if you've been in energy of like really trying to work on balancing and integrating your masculine and feminine energies. I feel like this year for you specifically, this is going to be a year where you really deal with a lot of the purging that's necessary to get your energies to coalesce. Yes? Let's see. It'll be really interesting to see if the Lovers comes out here, but overall energy. Oof. Okay. Yes, but I kept talking about it. You damn right. And you know what? I was not too happy about it. So there. Anyway, Corinne, getting to you here. First card of your overall energy is the 5 of Pentacles. All right. So there is an energy of you dealing with a lack of self-worth. You dealing with not feeling worthy. Okay. Underneath the 5 of Pentacles is the 5 of Wands. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going here. My. All right. So Corinne, you're going through a period of self-discovery is what I want to say, of reshaping yourself at the root of your situation, or at least in the distant past. You do have the moon, all right? So it feels like maybe you hit rock bottom. I heard yes, she did. Okay, you hit rock bottom. You had a dark night of the soul that kind of catalyzed this need or this desire to shift within yourself. Okay, in your storyline here, you have the Page of Pentacles to the Hanged Man to the Page of Cups. So what this is saying here is you have entered into a space of a brand new life. This is a level up. This is you entering a new energetic space and needing to find your balance and your footing, moving to the Hanged Man. So over the course of this year, this is going to be a period where now you entered into this year in this Page of Pentacles energy, which is beautiful. This is an energy of learning, of expanding, of growing. Moving forward, the central theme of this year is enlightenment, or a change in perspective, represented by the Hanged Man here, which ultimately is going to lead to you rediscovering your childhood innocence, is what I just heard specifically, but also rediscovering your self-worth and re-identifying with your emotions. Okay? Is that resonating? Does that really make sense here for you, Corinne? Hi, Maya. Welcome. Hi, Zephyr. What do you think, Corinne? Oh, she's typing. Okay. This really is going to be a good year for you, Corinne, in terms of finding this balance within yourself. It is going to be fairly challenging. A lot of toxic things are going to come up for you. A lot of purging is going to happen, but a lot of healing is going to come from it. So it might be a pretty challenging year, but by the end of the year, I really do feel like you're going to be in this state of inner union, inner peace. And that, that makes a lot of sense, because it was by the time I got to the very end of 2019, it wasn't until it was maybe I want to say December, before I really felt this sense of inner union. Okay. So there you go. You're very welcome, Corinne. You're very welcome. I am very happy to be of service to you in this way. No, unfortunately not, Maya. So what happens during happy hour is I do single question readings for a discounted price, $5 off of their original price, so for $25. And there is only a limit of 10 spaces per session. But don't fret. I do like to do these at least once a week, because it's a lot of fun, and it lets me get on here live and interact with you guys and still do readings for you. So stay tuned. I will definitely be doing more of these sessions in the future. I do them once a week, either on a Wednesday or a Thursday, depending on my week. Cynthia. Oh, cynical? Oh, yeah. Cynical millennial. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Yes, my email address is in the description box below, along with all of the readings that I offer. However, we are at the very end of this session. So if you would still like to do a single question reading, it's really only $5 more outside of happy hour. It's $30, but I do offer that. It's in the description box below. If you would like to get a reading with me, just check that out and email me and I'll help you out. Yeah? But tonight's session is closed, and I am going to go and have some dinner and wind down and go to bed and wake up and do morning coffee tomorrow. Yes, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this at all, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I probably should have said that a long time ago, but you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Really, it's just fine. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a great night. Yeah? And I'll see you in the morning for morning coffee. Yeah? Take care. Bye, guys. Bye.